Good afternoon, Mzansi, and a very warm welcome to you. My name is Balisa Dembe, and this is Afternoon Express. I want to give a huge thank you to the Trending SA team for handing over the baton not only when it comes to entertainment, but education. Now, no, Mzansi, we're not running late today. Change is abound on S3. We're now in a brand new time slot going from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you want to be ahead of the curve in the kitchen, be sure to diarize those dates. Now, Mzansi, when I'm in the kitchen, you already know who to expect. I would like to give a warm round of applause and a very Afternoon Express welcome to our resident chef, Chef Dumi.
How you doing? How you doing, Pali?
Girl, I am good. I am feeling rested after the holidays, and you?
I'm feeling great, Palisa, but we've got fridges full of leftovers. I, for one, am one of those people. To start it off, Pali, I've got some roast chicken that we made. Obviously, Easter's gone now, so we've got a fridge full of stuff. We've got some roast veg that we've got in there. We've got some roasted chicken that we've also got in there. Some of us obviously probably made some bread or bought some bread for people. All of that stuff, Palisa, and those hard cross buns. So now I would like to pose a challenge to our lovely chef here, the guests that you have in store today.
Yes.
To say, what can we make with all these leftovers?
Okay, and on that note, keeping leftovers in mind, today we're embarking on a cook-along experience with one of the chefs to watch in 2021, Chef Linda. Now, Chef Linda, Utomi has put you to a challenge. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, more than ready.
Okay, so what are you going to do with the leftovers today?
Thank you for this opportunity once again, guys. So today we are doing chicken liver pate that is going to be served with Peppadews, cilantro, and gherkins. So it's actually a crostini that is brushed with garlic flavored olive oil, and then we pop it in the oven until it's crispy and golden brown, because with crostini you need that crispiness when you bite it. It's nice. You can serve it as an entree, you can serve it as an appetizer. It's a beautiful Italian appetizer.
And on that note, Mzansi, now you know the saying, if it's nice, we have to do it twice. Well, that's the reason we're back in the kitchen, not only with our favorite, but your favorite GQ-nominated chef for another cook-along. Now, we already know what's on the menu, but I want to find out, how can I turn and upskill these leftovers and make them fresh?
Yes. Okay, now we're going to start with our chicken pate. Okay. So with this chicken leftover, can you bring it to me from the fridge? You can go a long way with this chicken. You can make a soup, you can make a pate, you can make a salad. You can just like shred it and put it all over the salad. So from here, I'll start by putting my stove on.
So, Chef Linda, as you're switching on your stove, I can see already that chicken is almost looking like a chicken coming from my own fridge at home. It's already cut up. We've taken our favorite pieces out. And what's left now is the breast. Now, that breast is always so difficult, in my opinion, to whip up and make fresh and make juicy and succulent. So that's essentially what we're doing today, using that leftover roast chicken, that breast, to make a beautiful pate.
Yes. So now my pan is on here. You just wait. I'm waiting for it to heat it up. Okay. So from here, I'm just going to add a butter. Not all of it, because I'm still going to use this one for the layer on top, the clarified butter, because the pate needs that butter on top to prevent it from drying out and to keep the flavor. So for now, you can start by slicing my baguette, the long bread. Slice it nicely, thin, nice slices, and then you're going to start brushing it with garlic-flavored olive oil. And then you're going to
So you're saying thin slices, ne?
Yes, thin slices.
So I've got the crust out.
Let me show you one quickly.
Ain't nobody like crust. Okay, let's go.
So we go like this. Nice, medium, same size. So you don't want a big one and the small one. They must be like same shape. Okay, to me, I'm roughly chopping my Peppadews, gherkins, cilantro, lemon for the salsa verde, for the topping. Yeah. So now my butter is melting here for flavor, and then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. This is crushed garlic and ginger for flavor. Okay, nice. Low heat. You don't want high heat because you don't want to burn the flavors. Yeah. You want to keep the flavors. After adding crushed garlic and ginger, I'm going to add my bay leaves. I prefer fresh bay leaves because they contain so much flavor and they bring that beautiful aroma that can call someone walking from the street. Okay.
I know. You know what? It's so funny that you're saying that. I was home this Easter holidays with the family at eThekwini in Durban.
Yeah.
And you know that saying, Uguti, you know that sense, that calls you from the other side of the room that says, the other side of the road that says, come and eat. That's essentially what we're doing here, making the aromas smell so amazing that anyone and everyone will be flooding your household for some food.
Yes, yes. And what I love about crostini, guys, some people, they call it bruschetta. It's actually, like I said, an Italian appetizer. You can serve it on your cheese board with your soft cheese like gorgonzola, with your semi-hard cheese like pecorino, and all your cheddar, grapes, strawberries to give it color, with a sparkling of white wine on that sunny day. Oh my goodness. So now, this is sauteing nice and golden brown. Now, guys, I'm gonna add my chicken stock. You can use the already made chicken stock, or you can buy the one from the sachets from the shops, or you can do it from your offcuts of vegetables. Your liquid, your black peppercorns.
But now that we're talking about leftovers, you could even actually use those very same bowls and make a beautiful chicken broth stock from that.
And then now I'm going to add a dash of brandy to this. If you don't want the alcohol, you do not add it. But that alcohol brandy flavor, it brings out flavor that can take you the taste of heaven on
And I can only imagine that sweetness coming out as well as you continue to cook out the alcohol out of that brandy. And that's what it's all about. Now, I know Mzansi was tuned into S3 as we open up the stage. And we were opening up with Trending SA with these two incredible sisters, Kekeleto and Kibonile. And basically what they did, they took plastic and they upcycled it into bricks. Now talk about using leftovers, right? Imagine being able to build something amazing out of recycled plastic, creating bricks. But now we might not be creating bricks here in the kitchen, but we're still using leftovers, still using things that you might chuck away. We're recycling it here in the kitchen to make something delicious. Hey, Dumi?
Yes, very much, Balisa. And that's the whole idea right now. I mean, with the sustainability being something that's being preached to us every single day, the whole idea of having to use what you got and try and minimize, what goes into the trash, that's exactly what we're trying to promote over here.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, now here, I was peeling my pear. So pear also, you can add any fruit to the chicken liver pate. You can add an apple, you can add a pear, you can add apricots, you can add anything. We didn't use livers here. It's just leftover chicken. So maybe you have a chicken that has been sitting in the fridge but it's not cooked. Take it out, drizzle it with olive oil, preheated oven, rosemary, thyme, and maybe some nice chicken spice. Let it cool down and then shred it and then have your salad or start your chicken pate from there. So now my pear is nicely cut. I'm just removing the seeds from here. So I'm just gonna start throwing my pear there.
Okay.
So you cook it until the pears are nice and soft.
Okay.
When the pears are soft, and then you can start adding your cream.
Okay.
And then your chicken. And then we're going to finish it by blending it here to get that smooth, thick, velvety texture.
Yeah. And is that essentially the key to making a perfect pate?
Yes. And another thing that I love about the chicken pate is that you can also, like when you wake up in the morning, you can take this chicken, like put it in the oven with your butter, the raw one, with your butter and other of your spices, and make it like a nice breakfast salad with it. So you bring 5-star restaurant at home.
Well, speaking about bringing your 5-star restaurants all the way to your very own kitchen at home, please just head over to the Afternoon Express website, afternoonexpress.co.za, to get the full recipe list and ingredients to be cooking along with us. Now, today we're taking all of those Easter leftovers and we're making them absolutely delicious, all courtesy of Chef Linda, and we cannot thank him enough. Now, Chef Linda, much like me, you're from Durban. How did you enjoy Easter with the family?
Oh my God, yes. I'm from, it's actually KZN, yes, Durban, but I'm from Newcastle. So Newcastle also falls under KZN and Durban. Section 5 in Matate. That's where I'm coming from. That's where I grew up. So my Easter weekend, I was cooking for the community. People, I'm running a small bistro at home. Yeah. So while we're talking about Newcastle, I'm going to add my chicken here now. Yeah, and then add my cream. So this is going to cook just for a few minutes. And then we're going to pass it to the blender. So from Newcastle, by Easter weekend, I was cooking for my community. They order lunch packs from me. I do lunch packs. I deliver. I also bake cakes, guys.
Wow.
I'm a baker, self-taught baker. I started it during lockdown. I didn't know what to do, and then God gave me an idea. Bake cakes.
I'm here for it. I mean, this is what it's all about, being able to empower yourself in the kitchen any which way you can. And that's essentially what I'm also doing here. My bread is ready. I had a pretty simple job, Mzansi, I'm not going to lie. I've already added the
This is
garlic
amazing.
flavored.
Yes, it's beautiful. You can also add like maybe thyme here. We put it in the oven now. A few minutes just until it's golden brown. Tumi, can you give me the one that is there?
Yes.
Okay, now my pate here
Wow, that looks so good.
Yeah, so this is the made one. Right here, this is coming very nicely. And then now I added a pinch of salt. Now I'm adding pepper just for taste.
Beautiful. I mean,
Yes.
Chef, as you're putting the finishing touches on this incredibly delicious dish, you're going to be whipping that up, making it that beautiful texture that we love so much. Now, this dish looks delicious and is getting me so excited for dish number 2. So stay tuned for that. But on social media, Mzansi, we have not forgotten about you. Here's to hoping that all of you had a long weekend filled with happy eating. So what was on your family's table? Remember to use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now, when we return, we're getting our healthy greens on in a crunchy baby spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, and carrot shaving salads. Yummy!
Yes.